here we are. The stream Sunday, once again, with the Retro Hangover podcast. Hello, and welcome to Windows 98. You may be wondering, what is this? Well, first of all, I have an ultra-wide monitor, so that's why you get the fun black bars at the top and bottom, because apparently this game only runs in full screen because it is supposed to simulate your desktop. So, there you go. It is Desktop Survivors 98. It is basically What If Vampire Survivors, but a Windows 98 computer. It seemed like a pretty cool thing, and instead of Clippy, we get Sorty down there in the bottom corner. So, there you go. I don't know anything more about it. I just saw it. I thought it was a cool thing. I was like, this seems like my kind of jam. It's got that like retro PC sort of, nostalgia aesthetic thing going on. And it's a survivor's like. So seems like a win-win. But that is what we are going to give a try tonight. So without further ado, Sorty here says I need to do a new run by clicking the begin button. Yeah, look at that. Look at that Windows 98 ass looking menu. Yeah. It's good stuff. New run, cursor selection. Happy, scrap, classic. I mean, I kind of feel like I have to go with classic on this one. Right. Oh, wait a minute. The cursor is literally like your character. Oh, okay. So classic is plus 10% level scaling. Gains plus 1 amount every 20 levels until 60. What is this? Plus... Oh, okay. You have to unlock... Okay, and scrap is plus 10% level scaling to the recycle bin. I have no idea what that means. You know what? Let's start with classic. Okay. You'll unlock more cursors as you progress, each with their own unique stats and a starter weapon. Alright. Got it. So, like, do I just go? Like, how? Where do? How do start game? Oh, that's interesting. You can click. Okay, weird. But begin. New run. Go. Am I missing something here? Like, how do I just want to play the game. How do I start? Is it enter?
Star.
What?
What?
Well, hello.
Hello.
I'm trying to figure out how to start playing this game.
What are we playing?
Desktop Survivors 98. It's like Vampire Survivors, but what if it was inside of a Windows 98 computer?
Oh, they have Clippy. Kind of.
He's Sorty.
What is this?
I literally cannot figure out how to start the game. You select your cursor. Do I have to double click? There we go. I'm an idiot. All right. Now pick a dungeon zone. Only one's available for now, but more will unlock as you go. This will generate a brand new dungeon filled with rooms, rewards, and weird little guys who hate your mouse. Okay. Grove.exe. Here we go. Generating dungeon. All right. Welcome to your first dungeon room. See those doors on the edge of the screen? You can click them to move to a new room. Prefer the keyboard? Use the arrow keys? No. Or WASD to traverse instead. Either works. If you get lost, just open the map. Click the globe on the taskbar, or just right-click. Your taskbar also tracks your player stats, item info, and more. Handy, right? To clear a room, just survive until the little timer below me hits 0. Oh, and pro tip, you can click on me anytime to hide the game. Great for, taking breaks. Finally, see that little mouse icon near next to me? That shows if you can click... Wait, what? That shows if you can click through the game to your desktop. Okay. The red cross means that clicks are locked to the game. It'll unlock when you pause or leave a dungeon. Okay, because this basically takes over my entire screen. Alright. Oh, I should also... Somebody let me know if the background audio is like too loud on this. I might need to turn it down some more. But... Alright, you're all set. Go explore, click some doors, and get to surviving. So do I just go? Oh god. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh god, they are literally just following your mouse. Okay. This is ridiculous.
Kind of reminds me of Crystal Quest.
What?
Crystal, I think it's Crystal Quest or Crystal Defenders or something like that.
I leveled up. Alright, gears. Reduces received damage by 10%. Fires additional cursor. Probably want that. Paint bucket. Splashes of paint will spawn damaging enemies. Alright, let's do the cursor upgrade. And break these damn trees for some cash. Where's the... Oh, and the map looks like a friggin' minesweeper. That's great. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, it just literally shoots cursors. That's funny. Word art. Fires letters horizontally. Yeah, let's try that. Oh man, this was a brilliant idea. Binary bomb. Sup, Lucas? Fires missile towards the middle of the screen. Cast a line that swings around. Can grapple and toss enemies. Sure. Let's try the binary bomb. Let's see what happens with that. Oh god, they're so fast. Okay. This moves a lot quicker than, like, Vampire Survivors.
I can't even tell where you are, bro.
Just go with wherever everything is, like, moving towards. That's where I am.
It is so hard to keep up.
Let's do more cursor arrows.
I love this aesthetic, though.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. Who needs to spend $300 million on game development? This probably costs less than a Snickers bar.
Let me see. I should probably turn. Well, actually, you're already kind of turned up pretty loud in Discord. Never mind. Word art. Wiggle height up by 25%. Base speed up by 15%. All right, yeah, sure. Let's get more of that wiggle.
Map is Minesweeper.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. That's great. So it looks like a shop if I go south, or like a boss if I go to the right. I'm gonna go with a shop. Let's see what we got here. Oh god. Ah, a fresh-faced player with gold to spare. How delightful. Name's Piper, enchantress, entrepreneur, and part-time nap connoisseur. I stock only the finest hardware. Feel free to browse and buy. Spend enough gold and who knows, maybe I can finally afford to launch my website. But until then, this little pop-up's gonna have to do. Oh, I also accept occasional pets. Can I pet him? Oh, you get your health back if you pet the cat. Alright. For 75 gold, I could get a random item. Alright, sure. What did I get? Increase weapon damage by 10%. Hell yeah. Good kitty. Alright. Go back. Ah, another traveler, fresh from the fields. I'm Tatter. I used to help folks put things away. Things they didn't want anymore. Files, folders, regrets. It's all the same once it's buried. But you're not here to bury. You're here to test your fate. So let's skip the formalities. Let's see what you're made of before the worms do. Okay. Oh, a boss bar. Oh no. Oh god.
Kill that.
Oh god, that is...
Kill that hit part.
There are so many crows. Ah! God, I'm taking so much damage. Ah! Fuck! I'm gonna die on this guy. I can't! Get out of the way! Ah! Nope. Oh, error. You have run out of HP. Press OK to proceed results. Yep, I died. Okay, alright. New run. What do I need to get that on? Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's give that a try again. It's very manageable in the first level. Fires recycled files in a shotgun style fashion. Minesweeper spawns near the center and explodes on enemy touch. Yeah, let's do the recycle thing. Oh, like that's great. Okay. What? Oh, did I clear it? Okay. Alright. Let's keep going up. Ah! A recycle bin shotgun. Ah, crap. Okay, calm down, jeez.
This is, what is this? This is Desktop Survivors.
Yes. You know what? Let's try the paint bucket. See what happens with that. Alright, we gotta go back this way, and then down, let's go over. I wonder if the paint's different colors. I don't know, looks like it's just green. Oh, no, it does change colors. Okay. Pointer, spinning fingers that protect the cursor. Oh, yeah. I mean, ah! Why did... Okay. Notification. Hold 5 different weapons at once. Now available. Hourglass. Reduces weapon cooldown by 8%. get your first achievement. Cool. Okay. I like that. That is also a dead end, so let's go this way and down. Oh god, they are moving so fast. Sure. Additional cursor going. You know, I feel like this is kind of like the natural evolution in a way of Survivor likes, because there have been so many that have just been like, let's just do Vampire Survivors again. That really the only like novel thing left to do is just something completely outlandish like this. But it works. I like it. Alright, what do I got? I got some cash money. Let's go to the cat shop. What is this? Increases weapon projectile speed by 90% and restores 0.1 HP per enemy killed by this weapon. Hell yeah. Oh, I see. You apply it to a weapon. Okay, that's cool. Projectile speed, huh? I'll go with the recycle bin. Inject any weapon from Piper's shop. Now available. Dot. Gains 5% growth every 10 levels. Alright. Cool. Increase our word art. Get that wiggle height up.
The tie, in order to talk about our favorite hot dog toppings, has been broken. It's now in second place. I was looking forward to talking about our favorite hot dog topping.
I can barely hear what you're saying.
Our patron poll,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
our flight poll, all week, our favorite hot dog toppings had been leading.
Hmm.
It's not leading anymore. Now what's leading is the most bangable Final Fantasy characters.
Great. Yeah. Okay. Where's the? Let's turn down the volume on the game a bit here. I think. There we go. Also, I thought that the wallpaper was going to change based on. I think it will based on the dungeon, but you know what? I wanna change it to make it look a little more ultra Windows 98.
Yes.
Let's do like the field. Yeah. find out what this door is. I don't know. Something random. Well, look what Luck Drag did. Name's Chance. King of cards, Sultan of slots, Jester of jackpots. Here's how it works. You draw a card. If your card's higher than mine, you win a prize. If you draw lower, well, I get to take a little something back. And between you and me, beat me enough times and I'll let you in on something special. But for now, let's roll those odds. Card must be higher than a 3 to win. Well, I feel like I'm pretty good on that one. Win to increase attack speed by 15%. Are you really? Are you fucking kidding me? I think this might be rigged. I got a 2.
Rigged?
Oh, you clicked me? Bold move. Let's make it interesting. I give or I take. No do-overs. Flip the coin, take some damage, or a heal. Luck always remembers. Alright, well, cool. I'm glad I statistically should have won that, but alright, here we go. Alright, let's go back. Let's go this way. Actually, there is... Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. There's one other thing I wanted to change. You can set the background dimming a little bit more. I think I'm going to do that because it makes it easier to see stuff. Yeah. Also, I'm wondering... Maybe I should do the... See, we've got the cloud... I mean, we could go with the classic teal.
I hate that I'm sick as a dog again, man.
Well, that's no good.
I've been sick so much recently. I blame that in encountering normal people. Having a normal job, being around people all day. I think it is terrible for my immune system.
I mean, that is probably true, yeah.
You have to live like all of you peasants do.
That's right.
It's horrible. It's horrible. At least I can see the mouse cursor.
Yeah, so I figured changing it to just the solid color will help with some of the visual noise. Yes, I would like to increase weapon damage. Thank you for asking.
I wonder how many units this is. Well, not units, I guess. Copies? Licenses?
I don't
Whatever
know.
we're calling it nowadays.
It's fairly new.
I forgot to turn my fan back.
So you can pick up an item that like clears the screen and it's like a blue screen of death. That's cool.
Also, I am now like 80 hours into Persona 4.
I'm about 40 something.
Oh, great.
I just got into August.
I'm in January. I am near the end of the game. I only have 2 dungeons left. And I could have had 1 dungeon, but the game tempted me.
Oh no. Yeah, let's see what we got up here.
And on New Year's, the damn shrine almost let Yukiko know about my side ass.
Well, well, someone's been spending generously. Good news, my site is finally live. Introducing Piper's Emporium. It has upgrades for everything. You can access it anytime from the begin menu. Oh, and don't forget to leave a 5-star review. Or a treat. Either works. Cool. What did I get? Increased weapon area by 40% and every 70 kills by this weapon, all cooldowns are refreshed. Alright, well I feel like that would work pretty well on the paint bucket as far as area goes, so let's do that. Okay, that's locked mid-run, I guess that makes sense. Where are we going next? South, okay.
So are you the recycling bin or are you the pointer?
I mean, I am the pointer, but the recycling bin is like attached to the pointer. And then the finger thing it's circling around my cursor.
Oh, it's like the recycling bin is shield.
No, the recycling bin is like a shotgun.
Oh.
It's shooting out files. Ah, fucking bat. Reduces weapon cooldown. That seems like a good one. Reach level 10 with any cursor. Now available. Reg edit. Gain 10% more XP. Cool. Let's see. I guess we're going back up. And where else do we have? Over 2 and then down. Ah, fuck. Came out of nowhere. Unlocked a new zone. Alright. Woo!
Coming at you.
Yeah, they move quick. I think the piercing on the recycle bin would probably be good. Damn it. Oh, did we finish? What did I get? Pointer level up and a whole bunch of cash monies. Generating dungeon level 3. Actually, I'm curious. Can you change the border at all? Oh, you could turn them off. Okay. Seems like that doesn't really make much of a difference. Okay. Yeah. All right. Down we go. I definitely feel like I'm not doing enough damage. Kitty? Oh, hello, kitty. Pet Piper done in the dungeon shop 5 times. Now available. Cat JPEG. Playful feline attacks from below. Alright. Sure, I will upgrade my word art. Thank you. Oh. Sup, Keaton? Wait, what? You can't hear me? Are you talking about me, or are you talking about Chris? Sorry, I've got the chat up on my phone because I can't see it on my computer because this thing goes full screen.
I can hear him. I don't know if I can hear me.
Everyone is quiet. Cool. I mean, according to friggin' OBS, it's not. But I mean, hold on. I can turn it up a little bit. I don't want it to go too loud because it's gonna get real spicy. But there. That. Hold on. Is that better? Yeah. That seems better. Hold on. Why is this so low? Yeah. Yeah, they do. Also, sup, Randall. Alright, cool. That seems good, I guess. For all I know, it's, I don't know, some shit probably got changed. Ah, yes. Indeed. The dulcet tones. Actually, now you've got me curious about this. Oh, yep, that's why. Love that. I don't know, fucking something, some app or something went in and fucked with my microphone volume, and it's at like 77%.
No, of course. That's how it always happens.
What the fuck, dude? Alright, yeah. Hold on. Such dumb shit all the time. Alright. Yep. Oh, and now it's real fucking spicy. Hold on.
Super hot.
Alright. Yep. And that is why I didn't have it up that high before. Alright. There you go. I just blew out all of the headphone users. My apologies. Now I'm just like curious what it was that resets my mic volume like that. Anyway, back to the game. Yeah, what my speakers just rock the desk a little bit. You're welcome. All right, anyway. Thank you, kitty. Oh my god. I'm wondering if can I choose heal and something else, or is that just what I get? You know what? Let's find out. Yep, that's what you get. All right. Well, good to know for the future, I guess. I do have an ultra wide monitor. Yes, that's why I was the beginning of the stream before you jumped in. I was saying that that's why you've got the black bars at the top and bottom right now, because this game insists upon running full screen because it's, you know, desktop survivors and all that.
It insists upon itself.
It does.
A monitor like that, you can play Darius.
I will take your word on that. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna die here soon. I'm hoping that there's some, like, in-between run, more like permanent upgrades, which I think is the cat shop that I just unlocked, because I definitely feel like my damage is not scaling enough right now. Error. You ran out of HP. Funny thing about this game is trying to appeal to an audience that may not actually enjoy bullet heaven games. Maybe. I mean, Windows 98 is pretty firmly in my nostalgia spot, so I mean, it works for me. Let's see. Open shop. Oh my god. Yep, that sure is a late 90s personal website if I've ever seen one. Let's see. These are all very expensive. How much do I have? 400. I don't even have enough to buy any of this stuff. Good to know that there are permanent upgrades, though. Oh, you can purchase Game Over, which permanently increases enemy spawns, health, and speed by 10% if you hate yourself. Okay, alright. Permanently weapon... Okay, the wording on that's weird, but all weapons fire additional projectiles. That's pretty good. Because those folks are old and don't like doing things quickly. What are you trying to say something specifically, Randall?
We are old.
Yeah. What's the discoveries folder? Is this just like the thing? Yeah, okay. It's like the things I've unlocked. Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
No, favorite hot dog toppings is losing again. No. I wanted to talk about my favorite hot dog toppings. All 5 would be mustard.
Different variations of mustard.
Yellow, brown, honey, barbecue, mustard base.
Alright, let's do a new run. Let's do...
Turning 30 this year, I hate you. I fucking hate you.
10% level scaling. Oh, okay. So the scrap cursor, like, favors using the oh, you start with the recycle bin. Okay. That's okay. I actually like that. All right, let's use the scrap one this time. Chili, ketchup, barbecue sauce, onions, and peppers. No.
See, I'm not going to share it. I'm not going to share it because I wanted to talk about it on a podcast.
All right,
Hearing
let's
about hot
let's
dog
do
toppings.
hollow.exe. Let's see what the new level is that we unlocked.
The thing is, Keaton, I want to be part of Big Hot Dog.
Oh, wait a minute. I realize now what the dynamic dungeon wallpapers means. So I want to see what it looks like for this one. It's like spoopy dungeon. Yeah. If I'm gonna do that though, I do also need to change the background dimming because it gets kind of in the way.
Better here than at work. Well, I'm sharing it. Yeah, fuck. I hear ya. So chili is a good one. Ketchup is heresy.
What? That's like a basic hot dog topping. What are you talking about?
Horrible. It's terrible. I will tell you this. We talked about our top 5 hot dog toppings. Ketchup would be nowhere near my list. I barely put it on hamburgers. But it's kind of hard not to put it on a hamburger. I kind of want ketchup on ketchup and ew!
What?
Together? Ugh!
Oh, yeah, I've done that before. It's not great though.
One of those top relish might make my list. It might make my list. I noticed that we haven't voted yet. I'm voting for favorite hot dog themes. I regained the power. West Virginia's famous hot dog, chili, slaw, mustard, and onions. It depends on what the chili is like. That could be really good. I think North Carolina has a similar hot dog. Typically spicy chili. Well, does it have beans? Does it have meat? How much meat? What kind of meat?
I mean, if you're putting chili on a hot dog, it needs to be meat chili.
It does. But sometimes putting beans in there is fine. I don't. But if it's like beef chili, yeah. With the thing there is, I don't know if chili and slaw would mix. No beans. I could see that. Maybe. I would have to try it myself. Where's a Carolina hot dog? Theirs is weird. I don't like it. Carolina style. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Originating in coastal plains and Piedmont regions. So increasingly recognized as Southern Carolinas. Okay, what's on it? Okay, here it is. Chili, slaw, and onions. Locally? What the fuck is mustard? Locally, sometimes mustard replaces slaw or is added as a fourth item. Maybe that's not it. What am I thinking of coleslaw? Am I thinking of horseradish? Oh, it is coleslaw I don't like.
Ugh. I don't know if I'm ready to face off against a boss, but you know what? Let's give it a try. So you came to tussle, huh? Name's Milo. Milo the Miner Mole. Used to help folks dig up virtual geodes and fossils back in the day. But today, I'm digging up you a fight. Hope you brought a hard hat, kid. Things are about to get rocky. Oh god, he shoots mine carts.
Okay, I'm thinking of sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is yes.
I mean, yeah, but also if I'm going to do that, I would really prefer to just have it on like an actual, like, brat or like a knockwurst or something. Like,
oh, that too, yeah. With mustard. And a beer.
Yes.
Is that a hot dog topping? Beer?
Beer cheese.
Beer cheeses. I also have a confession. Or maybe it doesn't. It's not like it's all that serious. I do not like cheddar wurst or hot dogs with the cheese inside of them. I think they're gross.
Yeah, the cheese inside the hot dog thing, whatever. I could kind of take that or leave that. Usually it seems like it's just whatever the lowest quality cheese they could find and stick it inside of a hot dog.
Those are fucking disgusting. Thank you. They're gross.
Man, I'm doing like no damage to this asshole. Like this is either gonna take forever or I'm just gonna die by attrition here.
Does it have a health? Oh, it does have a health bar.
Yup. Oh, God, he like pops up like right where I'm at. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
To Persona 4. I spent 8 hours in dungeons yesterday.
Fun.
One dungeon.
Were you just like grinding for shit or?
Yes and no. I mean, it was just the natural progression of the dungeon, and then I wanted to get some of the previous dungeons knocked out as well.
Hmm.
And like you get to redo them and get items and shit.
I'm not doing anything with a guide, so like I'm a little concerned that some of the quests that I have that I haven't finished, I'm gonna like get to a point where they're just gonna be like incompletable.
There's only one that's glitched out on me so far.
Oh, I just meant like I didn't know if the people, like the quest givers, were still gonna be there at some point, because like for instance, I was a little behind on some of the like collect items from dungeons quests, and I moved the story along past a certain point where I was just like, so like, are these students still gonna be there for me to like continue these quests, or did I just like screw myself?
They're there until much later in the game.
Okay.
But I haven't done a lot of them. I just stopped caring. Drink here, I'll be right back.
Kind of want to re-roll this. Sure. Let's get the pickup range, I guess. Need more damage. That's what I need. Hello, Kitty. What do you have for me? Increases weapon base damage by 11%, but weapon has a 7% chance to not fire. Alright. That'll be interesting. Don't know if I love that, but yeah, I think we're gonna skip the boss rooms. I don't think I've got enough boosts to really do that very well right now. Sure, I guess. Let's do that. Well, yeah, I need more attacks. I guess we'll go down. Damn it. Okay, I really don't like that happens. So because your cursor is your thing, I don't even know what to fucking call it. Your survivor, I guess. When you level up and you go to like select your level up in the center of the screen, once you click the button to select your level up, it puts your cursor right where you just clicked, which is usually somewhere in the center of the screen, which means you basically get hit. There really needs to be like some iframes on that or something to give you somewhat of a grace period. Because like getting insta hit after you level up is kind of doesn't feel great.
R.I.P. Blue Screen of Death.
That's right.
We remember you.
Sure. Level 2. Oh god, they're so fast.
need to let people know that 4th of July was Friday. That was the time for you to launch your fireworks.
No, don't you know? There's like a good plus or minus like 3 days on that where people just still find it acceptable. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Keaton. I feel like I'm doing a lot more running and less gunning. Like, I know that the permanent upgrades are gonna make this feel like better over time, but I feel like maybe some early game balancing would be useful to make this portion feel a little bit more rewarding, because you kind of, it feels like you really hit this like wall where it's just like, oh, you just really aren't doing enough damage to really do much, and it seems like it slows the whole thing down quite a bit, actually. Sure, do that. Do you have to survive for 30 minutes? No, so there's a little timer in the bottom right underneath Sortie here. Each room you go in, there's a countdown, and you have to survive that long in that room. And then you can, like, navigate to the next room. So, like, you have this map, which looks like Minesweeper, which is great. So you can figure out where to go next. So, like, I can go to the right or down, and there's more enemies in each of those rooms. So I'm going to go down. And, okay, so see, this is a minute. So I need to survive a minute in order to, like, continue on, basically. And I believe it's when you've cleared all of the rooms, maybe not including a boss room, that you get the stairs going down to the next depth. Either that or it's random. I'm not entirely sure. Nope, and I died. Did I get, like... No? Okay, that just, like, unlocks new things. I think the unlock speed seems to be pretty good. I do think that the upgrade stuff could go a little bit quicker. I'm going to stick with the scrap one, but I'm going to go... wondering if I should go back to the Grove. Yeah, it's sort of Binding of Isaac, I guess, in that way, with like the navigating from room to room. You know, I have not tried the Minesweeper yet, so let's try that, see what that looks like. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if it gets better later, but the pointers, I would have thought that would have been a real clutch one, because that's the one that spins around you like the orbs in Vampire Survivors. But with the way that this game plays, with how quickly you have to move, I feel like those pointers don't actually end up doing much.
They're pointless.
Ah, indeed.
Seems like you just need something with a little bit more of a steady stream of fire.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm also noticing that a lot of the weapons seem to be geared in a way that they want to like get you to lead enemies like into them rather than shooting towards them, because like the minesweeper, for example, always spawns at the center of the screen and only goes off when something walks over it, so you want to try to lead them to it. And then the binary bomb shoots towards the center of the screen from you wherever you're at, so then you would want to try to lead, like kite the group of enemies in a way that would like maximize the amount that would get hit by the binary bomb as it travels from you to the center of the screen. Like it's kind of like the almost the opposite of what a lot of, I guess, the more traditional Vampire Survivors weapons are kind of like. Speaking of which, I guess let's just do the binary bomb, because then that way I've got two things headed towards the center of the screen, so maybe that'll help. Yes. Click all the things. Oh god. They are so fast. Fucking birds. I'm also realizing with how like expensive the permanent upgrades are, I probably just like shouldn't be buying the per run like temporary upgrades from the cat shop, because like that's seriously eating into my gold.
That would be an issue.
Yep. Let's do the additional cursor. We need more projectiles happening here. Fuck you, bird. Get out of here. I mean, yeah, dude. Let's get more cursors. Shoot all the things. Sure. Agree with that. Cursor pickup range. Sure. Yeah, it seems like especially with the Minesweeper, like just trying to keep them like kiting around the center of the screen seems to help a lot better. Oh, hell, you see, there we go. All right, we just unlocked the CD launcher. CDs that bounce off the walls. That's what I'm talking about. I want that. God, fuck off, you moths. I was doing fine till you showed up. You know, I haven't tried this fishing pole yet. I could do that. Is there like a limited number of slots I can have? 2, 3, 4. Actually, don't know. I guess we'll find out. Yes. I'm curious if there are like weapon evolutions in this, like Vampire Survivors. Yes. More cooldown reduction. Shoot more of the things. What's our map looking like? Okay, go this way. The fishing pole is an interesting one. I feel like it's getting me in more trouble though, because I'm like trying to use the physics to like fling stuff and I'm just throwing myself into enemies more often.
Tempting. Distracted writing a script. The next episode of my Secret Levels guest episode. Nice. On the Slay the Spire board game.
Fancy. Yeah, it is. It's an interesting concept, but it is kind of awkward. Alright, let's see. Recycle bin upgrade, yes. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about this run so far. Where do I still have to go. I guess the cat? What's this? Yeah, I don't want it though.
The cat's your enemy.
Oh, this fucking asshole. What's the thing? Increase power by 10% or decrease cooldown by 20%. I mean, it's an 80% chance. I should win this. Hey, there we go. Oh, and I took 15 damage for clicking on him. All right, great. This guy's an asshole. Blue screen. Blue screen again. Yes, I will take the increased weapon damage. Thank you. Alright, lots of blue screens on this room. Ah! Damn it! Oh, okay. Okay. Calm down.
I think your little fishing hook is making you reckless.
I think it is. Man, I'm doing fine until I get these erratic fucking moths coming out of nowhere. Sure, I'll take the Dr. Watson. Defeat 500 slimes. Now I have unlocked the lasso. Can loop around enemies to apply damage. Okay. Oh god, they are so fast. Heh. Yeah, still gonna take that, I think. Level 3. Oh, that was a stupid move. Interesting. So now I can hook 2 enemies with the fishing pole. Ah, okay. Alright, just starting right off the bat. Get binary bomb to level 4. Now available. 0. Gains 2% power every 5 levels. Oh, it's a new cursor. That's cool. Okay. Let's see what douche guy's got. 80% chance. Could win max HP. Yay, I did it. I'm gonna go to the kitty. Get a free health from the pets. You're welcome. And move right along, because I want to keep all my cash monies for the upgrades.
Hey, that's right. It's just 20% away from 100%. Very close. It's worth betting.
Ah.
Good point before you said very silent, Chris. I've been hiccuping, man. My stomach's all sorts of weird. hard time hearing the Zodiac and can't find your headphones, just know I'm having a hard time talking. So you're not missing much tonight.
Oh my god. Fuck off. Okay, available. Doom. Bonus. Standing still for 1 second grants plus 25% power until you move. I mean, cool. There's never a point in this game where I'm not constantly moving,
Yeah,
but okay.
Useless.
Sure.
It's not my vocalizer, it's my stomach. Can't stop hiccuping or feeling like it's like on fire. Fuck, dude. Now it's being mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna die pretty soon. It's a bummer because this was a good run, but I just like you can't tell where they're gonna come from off screen, and yeah, there it is.
Ah, there it is. It happens.
All right, well, that was a pretty good run though. How much money do I have? I'm close to getting the additional projectile for all weapons. I feel like that's a really good one. Permanently increases dropped XP by 5%. That's also a good one to get right off the bat. Level up faster. Max health. Increases damage.
The Empyrean. These are all permanent, right?
Yeah. That's right. Always be shooting. Crit chance. Weapon cooldown. How many? Oh, that. Okay, yeah. I should just. Man, I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. I'm so close. I should just save up for it because that's a one-time purchase on that one. It just gives you an extra projectile on everything forever. Some of these other ones, like the growth one, like that's 1, 2, 3. That's like 5 steps to upgrade. And these are all like weapon specific. Yeah, I'm close. I feel like after this next run, I'll have enough cash that I can at least unlock that. I think I also got a new cursor, didn't I? Oh, right, that shit costs money too. Damn it. What else did I unlock? Chip. Plus 10% level scaling to Crumbler. Clicking the cookie heals 25% of health recovery. I feel like these are like scaling for items I don't even have yet. Oh, that's a cursor. Okay, so that was... Got it. I don't know if I like that, but alright.
And do you unlock Vista?
Hopefully never. I think the like Windows update that tries to get you to like force to upgrade to Vista is actually the final boss of this game. Plus 10% level scaling on the cat. Yeah, I don't want to spend the money on any of these yet. So I'm going to stick with the scrap cursor. It's fine. I feel like I should just stick with the first level until I can get through everything there. I feel like that makes sense. I will also say, kinda wish there were more options for the music, which is interesting because I think I know what they did now. Because if you go into the settings, there's an option for Spotify awareness, which I think means, hey, we know we only used like one song for this game, so if you just want to run Spotify in the background, like just let us know and we'll shut the fuck up. So I mean I guess that's one way around it.
And I'm looking over versions of Windows. I don't think I ever used 2000 or ME.
I had ME.
I think I went from 98 to XP.
See, I did it slightly different. I had 95. Completely skipped 98. And I think went straight to ME, which was a bad choice, but that's fine. I mean, yeah, whatever. It was all right. And then I think from there, XP was the next one after ME, right? I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So we basically completely skipped over Windows 98 and then just went to ME and then XP.
What was the really good one? Was 8 the really good one?
No, 7.
7.
Yeah. 7 was good. 8 was meh. I felt like 10 was pretty good, all things considered. 11 just becoming a privacy nightmare, but so is everything else, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's alright. Lyle's not in here, but if he was, he would be proud of me because I've been learning my way around Linux. Nope. I refuse to pronounce it that way.
Is that the way they actually pronounce it?
I have never heard anybody pronounce it that way, so I don't know. I mean, I know it's the whole Linus Torvald thing, but like, I have never heard it pronounced any way other than Linux, so I don't know. Maybe I've been wrong my entire life. But no, I've got Ubuntu installed on what was a little Chrome box that I bought and just completely wiped that shit and then installed Linux on it. And I'm using that as my home media server to great effect. I am sailing the high seas and slowly removing myself from streaming services because fuck them.
Well, they are learning.
Also, that cat upgrade is great. It's just a friggin' cat paw that comes out from the bottom of the screen.
This is the computer version of Kine versus Kine.
It's Kane. It's written Kane, and nobody can tell me different.
Kine versus Kine.
Oh my god. Hell yeah! Alright, I was hoping I'd get the CD launcher. I want to see how well that works. I'm hoping it's as good as I think it is. Yeah, get those bouncing CDs.
Are they going to have the DVD logo?
I think that was after Windows 98, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, right around.
Hmm.
Still a screensaver. Gotta hit the corner.
Oh, that's true. You know, I wonder if they did that because if this were me, right, I would have definitely included the pipes screensaver as like a weapon, where like the pipes would just kind of like randomly create right angle patterns on the screen.
Flying toasters.
Yeah. You know what? I want to see what this lasso one does. Okay, so I am now a lasso tool, but what does that actually do? What is
Flying toaster power-ups would be great.
Can loop around enemies to apply damage. Lasso length is area. So do I have to draw circles around enemies to do damage? Is that what the gimmick is?
That sounds like that could be a thing.
Well, let's find out. I mean, I can't do one quick enough to like...
You have to make them too small.
Yeah, I'm taking a shit ton of damage trying to do that.
Maybe if they just fall on the line.
I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea how this weapon is supposed to work.
Maybe it's still in alpha.
Yeah, it's not, but yeah. Hold on, let me go to the kitty, get my free health pets. Alright. What does this look like? Go this way.
At least I can trace where your cursor is now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think that's what it wants me to do, which seems impossible.
Yeah, it does not seem like it doesn't seem wise to do.
Oh, interesting. Is that how that works? I think clicking heals me.
Really?
I think so. I could be wrong about that. Maybe I'm just... No, okay, maybe that's just the normal. Never mind. Yes, I would. Well, I want to try out that new weapon, but also, yeah, I want the CDs. They need to do more of the bouncing. Also, if anybody wants to drop like a health thing, that would be great. Would love that. Or not, you know, whatever. Oh my god. Gotta go back this way. I also just realized that the cat paw comes up wherever I'm at, so like you gotta sort of strategically kite them to go like down and then up, so you get them all in a column, so you can like maximize the amount of hit it takes.
It's like herding kittens.
Pretty much. Increase lasso length. I mean, okay. Well, maybe that'll help some. Ooh, a jack? Yeah, no. Don't want that. I'm gonna skip that bet, thank you.
Was it blackjack?
No, it's just you draw a card and you win if it's higher than his card. He had a jack, so I was like, nah.
No.
Hooray. Well, at least I got enough money to get that permanent upgrade. Because I am about to die. Oh, there we go. Speaking of. Okay, shop. I would like to buy this. Additional projectiles. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? I think I might be wrapping up a little bit early tonight. Just because I don't think if I start another run, it's gonna go definitely overtime. So
I would think so, yeah.
yeah. So I think in the interest of you know, being old and going to bed, I think I'm going to do that. But hey, thank you to everybody who is coming and hanging out. Yeah, see, Keaton's got the right idea. You're heading out too. So thanks for sticking around. And to everybody else, hope you enjoyed our Desktop Survivors 98 on our stream Sunday. If you don't know, we are a podcast first and foremost, and our newest episode is right down there at the bottom of the screen. Do you see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing now? Oh, hey, look at that. If you sit long enough, it goes to a screensaver. It's actually
Nice.
it's actually a nice touch. Anyway, while that's running, I totally lost track of where I was. Yeah, episode. It's at the bottom of the screen there. So this week it was our flight that we do on our every other weeks. And this one is top 5 games that do not have combat. So you gotta solve your problems with words or puzzles,
Yeah.
or something. Anyway, it's pretty good, so you should check it out if you haven't already. And if you are interested in getting in on some of the decision-making process that goes behind those flight episode topics, I mean, the first step would probably be just to get into the Discord, just to make yourself known. Say hey, hello, how you doing? Get in on the conversations. But you can also become a patron, and then if you do that, and my eyes are now starting to water, so that's going to be really cool while I'm on stream. So I'm just going to keep talking while I'm wiping my eyes. Anyway, so you should become a patron, and then when you do that, you can make suggestions. You can do all sorts of fun things. You get a lot of bennies. You get the not cheap seats in that you get your own Discord channel, where the 1%ers live, and all sorts of cool things like that. You don't have to do it, but if you want to, it's there. At any rate, you can find that along with all our other stuff at our link tree, which is conveniently in the top right corner of the screen. So feel free to go check that out. Click on some things or tap them, because nobody clicks on things anymore. It's all about the tapping, and eventually it'll be all about the brain interface chip, and you won't have to touch anything at all, including a woman. Anyway, Chris, what would you like to add to this before we hit the shutdown button on the start menu here?
I'm ready to roll out. I'm tired and I can't stop hiccuping. I'm going to hit some Pepto.
Cool. Did we mention we're old? Because we're old. All right. Great. Yeah. On that note, until the next stream,
play with your I miss Windows 98 joysticks.
All right. Good night, everybody.